Hello? So the way we speak to people is a signal. How often we call or text people is a signal. You are communicating something. Especially on the side of the guys. When we meet a lady at first and we feel that this lady is somebody that I think I can settle with, and we begin the friendship. You wake up in the morning and she's the first person you want to text. And should something happen that the person is not responding to your text, sometimes you become so restless. So how often we call or text people is also a signal that we are also sending to that person. Our body language and physical boundaries also communicate. It's a signal. What we post on social media is also a signal. Something happened at my first station. We went through a lot, myself and my wife. And then when we went to the hospital, the doctor told my wife that she has been doing so well. Not knowing when the thing happened, the doctor was looking forward to my wife posting, sad issues or maybe songs that will portray that she's sad or, she's going through a lot. But around that time, she was not posting those things. We didn't know that somebody was watching. But when we went to the hospital, the doctor commented that she has done well not communicating these things on social media. So what we put there, some of you, when you have issues with your boyfriends, we know. By just looking at your status, you fight your battles on your status. So when it's going well, myself and Kwesi is posted. Then when it doesn't go well too, it comes with proverbs and packaged so well, and then it's posted there. The person knows himself. So some of the things that we post on social media are also signals we are also sending. The level of attention and affection we show. Hello? He's just a friend, she's just a friend. But when it's birthday or the person is celebrating something, the way you go about it is communicating something. It's a signal that you are sending out there. Right signals matters. Why is it important for us to send the right signal? Let's look at a few. 1, it prevents misunderstanding. When we are able to communicate so well, when we are able to send the right signals, it prevents misunderstanding. My personal example, I think at the secondary school level, I met a lady, a very beautiful lady. And with my relationship with her, in fact, I never thought of dating her. But we were that close. All because when I met her, I realized she had a problem. That's at the secondary school level, some friends have disappointed her. And at home too, the mother was also fighting her that it was because of her that the mother was not able to, go to school to become what she intended to become. So it was the grandmother who raised her. So she had a mentality that even my own mother doesn't like me. And some few friends that I also joined at the secondary school have also disappointed me. So nobody loves me. So she could just switch off her phone for a week. And it doesn't bother her whether somebody will call her, whether important message or something will come through. She'll be at her corner. So when I realized this thing, I said, no, this thing has to stop. I have to help this lady. So we were friends. And then I was talking to her. And then sometimes when she goes off like that and comes back, I'll give it to her. And then, so gradually, she gave up. And then communication was flowing, being at her corner, and those things were ceasing. When I had the intention of helping her solve the problem, and I was there for her, not knowing, she has also taken it to be something else. And we were all young. We were all young. At a point, gifts were coming and I was also receiving them. My dream course, because I have never thought of dating her. I thought she had a problem and I'm helping. And where we had gotten to, I was seeing ourselves as sister and brother. Not knowing, she has also concluded. It was that serious. So it continued unto university. One Thursday, then she communicated a very long message that all that has been happening, and she's looking forward for me to say something. I'm not saying it, and she feels probably we can take our friendship to another level. In fact, it was a very difficult thing for me to do, going back to say no. But I'm starting to be doing como. I can't do the two, because now I knew my mind was not there. So I went back and also started typing. Then I told her that I love her so much as my sister and as a friend. So yes, if we can continue that way, I would really appreciate it, Dan, for us to take it to where I was not there, and I don't know how she took it. So I thought everything had ended. And when I realized that, then I began to withdraw. The communication was not flowing as it used to. Me name say Esino. Sana ono die NC. Then we had completed university. So many years have passed. And once in a while we chat, once in a while we talk. I thought everything has been settled because I've communicated to her. Then about 2 months or a month and a few weeks to my wedding. Yes. Then she sent me a message that when I told her we cannot date, she prayed and broke an anointing oil. So she feels maybe that is the reason why she's not married and I am not also married. Then quickly, my flyer for the my invitation was ready. So I sent her an invitation that on the 18th of August, I'm going to get married. Oh, she's also married now. I am saying all these things because when we send the right signals, it prevents misunderstanding. Sometimes we see it coming. Instead of us to speak about it, for us to know whether we are dating or not, we are there and we are not communicating. And the other person has also assumed that I'm dating this person. But you too, you are also looking elsewhere. So when we are able to send the right signals, it prevents misunderstanding. So send the right signal so that these things will be prevented. 2, it protects your reputation and integrity. Hello? Growing up, I wasn't looking for a lady to marry in my church. It wasn't that I didn't want to marry a Methodist, but where I used to fellowship. Because I have built myself as a young Christian. So I didn't want a situation whereby I'll propose to this lady, she doesn't accept, I'll propose to this one. So that at the end, you see, sometimes the ladies today talk. They will meet and say, hey, Brother Paul proposed to me, oh, I didn't take it. Then, hey, also about her. Then at the end of the day, when I'm working in church, it will be like, boy, we open ma. So to avoid this, I was looking elsewhere. But finally, I met my wife in my church, and we are married to date. Hello. I am talking about when we are able to send the right signals, it serves our reputation and integrity. When you read Genesis chapter 39, verse 7 to 12, Joseph sent a right signal by fleeing from temptation, and his reputation and integrity was preserved. He's an example to us today. So sometimes we see it coming, but if we are able to send the right signals, our integrity and our reputation will be preserved. It promotes trust and respect. You are moving with a lady or you are moving with a guy. When you're able to send the right signals, should something happen, the person will be able to say that, as for this person, I know he cannot do that or she cannot do that. Why? Because you have communicated something for the person to trust you. And so he knows or she knows that as for this person, all other things the person can do, but as for this one, this person will not do. That is when we have been able to send the right signals. So when we send the right signals, it protects or promotes trust. It promotes trust and respect. It helps establish healthy boundaries. And it also honors God. Some of us, we are still Christians, but anything goes. That does not honor God. You can't be here and be there at the same time. Sometimes in our rooms, at our workplaces, in our homes, we don't want to declare our stand because we want to be here and want to be here at the same time. Because who best your friend or suffer. Your friend or suffer, so there are certain things that he cannot, say some or engage himself in them. So he's neither here nor there. And he doesn't honor God. Sending the right signals will help you honor your God. What are some of the wrong signals that we have to avoid? The wrong ones that we have to avoid. 1, flirting with someone you have no serious intention towards. Hello? Flirting with someone you have no serious intention. I'm going for dinner. Can you escort me? No, Dwechi. Can we go for a date? No, Dwechi. And everything shows that you are dating this person. You can't show us in dating. And to why am falling in love with you? Then at the end of the day, you come to tell the person, say, I am sorry. Hello? Are you helping the person? So it's a wrong signal to be flirting with somebody that you have no serious intention for. Me, if you're a lady and you come into my life, I will declare my stand. I will let you know from my past experience, right from beginning, when I see you are coming too much, and then I'll be going back. I will let you know where I stand right from the beginning. So flirting with somebody that you think, as for this one, it will not end us anywhere, but still, it doesn't help. It's a wrong signal we have to avoid. Giving excessive attention, that suggests romantic interest when none exists. You wake up in the morning, how are you? Have you eaten? What are you wearing today? What's your itinerary for the day? So from there, what happens? Then finally, are you coming to check this evening? You want to see the person, the attention and the care, everything is there. And yet you are saying, you are not communicating anything. It's a wrong signal. Excessive attention and care given to someone. When you know no romantic, something exists between you, it shouldn't be. Friendship has its own level. That's why some of you, when you were saying that, when Uncle was asking the question, some people were saying it depends on the level of the relationship. That was what some people. So friendship also has its level. Sometimes we engage in ourselves as friends and we become like brothers. And when we are brothers, we have some form of communication that goes on between us. But but yet you are telling me that there's no romantic relationship between us. It's a wrong signal that we have to avoid. 3, sending mixed messages by saying one thing and doing another thing. Hello? Hello? When you are with me, you act differently. But then when we are chatting, you are also sending message that makes me, enthused. As if there's something going to happen to our friendship. It's a wrong signal. It's a wrong signal. Sending mixed messages by saying one thing and doing another thing. On phone, Ushiami, I said, the way you hug me, the way you touch me, you are communicating another thing. Meanwhile, you are saying that nothing is also going on between us. It's a wrong signal we have to avoid. Hiding relationship or behaving secretively. Hello? So he was asking, I've forgotten the name. Uncle Benedict was asking. Daddy Ben. Hallelujah. So Brother Benedict was asking, is it right for you to be hiding your relationship? For me, it communicates a lot. And it's a wrong signal for me that you have to avoid. Are you ashamed of me as your boyfriend? Are you ashamed of me as your girlfriend? So why would you want to hide me? And some of them, because they know it is not only you, they wouldn't want you to post them on your status or your DP. Why have you posted me? And you want everybody to know. Why won't everybody know? At the end of the day, we are going to get married. And sometimes when you post them, and somebody knows him somewhere, or somebody knows her somewhere, the person will also communicate. Oh, you know this girl? She's my buddy's girlfriend. Meanwhile, she's also your... So don't act secretively. You want to keep things. You see, sometimes at the beginning of the relationship, you think, oh, as for this one, it's new, so people don't have to know. I have a man friend. He's like a father to me. Sometimes he just posts without saying anything. So he will just put, if it's me, the picture is there. He will not write anything. Listening to comments that will come. So sometimes you also have to test the market to see if it's only you. So if he's somebody or she's somebody who is, you see, there are people who are not media person. They always want to keep their things in secret. Some people naturally are like that. But at least once in a while, you two post and see if you get a positive comment or a negative comment. And it all communicates something to you if you are not married. So that you will know, whether the person is a very good person for you or not. So hiding relationships. And some of us, we are saying that we want to keep two people to see whether they are good. Don't try it if you're a Christian. Never try it. I keep asking myself, if I start dating two ladies right now, and they are all good to me, at the end of the day, one might be better to me than the other. Or, if not for anything, for the fact that I'm a Christian, I cannot marry the two. So I'm going to choose one. I'll choose one when the other one has not done me any wrong. Have I been fair to the person? Just to kill me fast. So don't try. Just go with one person into the relationship. If you think that the person is not helping, you drop. Then you move on. You drop and then you move on. So don't be hiding your relationships. Be proud of the person you're going out with. Engaging in inappropriate physical intimacy is a wrong signal. We have just started, moving together, and I'm studying you and you're also studying me. We just want to see whether we are compatible. But where you have started from, you have started, you want to touch me, a little kiss. I talk about it and you talk about it. It's not only kiss, but it is kiss that also leads to something, isn't it? So when it starts coming like that, know where the person is coming from and know that it's a wrong signal and you have to avoid it. Posting and sharing content that sends confusing messages about your values. Hello? Some of us, we think it's only a content. After all, you were not the one who did it. It's somebody that did it. But it's funny or it's communicating something, so you're also posting it. It's sending a signal about you. Other people are looking at it. What I'm posting there, does it conflict with my values? What I believe? What I trust in? So if it's contradictory, then you have to know that it's a wrong signal. And for that matter, avoid it. How do I send right signals? How to show or how to send the right signals? How to send the right... I think this is the last one I'll talk about. Be honest with your intentions. Hello? Be honest with your what? Be honest with your what? Be honest with your intentions. You see, sometimes you have to take your time as a man or as a lady to make a decision. But before you make that decision, it should be something that you have thought through it. You have prayed about it. And you know you want to do this. Be very honest. Be very honest. Sometimes we are in a rush, and so we make decisions anyhow. I remember at a youth meeting somewhere, a gentleman came for the meeting very first day that he came. As soon as we closed from the youth meeting, he was following one lady, madly in love with the lady. just after the meeting. Just after the meeting, that same day. So why can't you just take your time and study the person just for a while before you make a move? You don't even know the person. We know there's love at first sight and all those things. But when that has happened, you take your time. You take your time to study certain things. Most of the time, I keep telling people, you see, when you meet somebody that is your spec, if care is not taken, you rush. But for me, rushing is not my thing. Relationship grows like a curve. Hello? Relationship, it grows like a curve. So when you start, it is like this. At a point, it gets to the peak. When it gets to the peak, when the person is so much in love with you, as soon as you say "can," the person will say yes. Because as at that time, no, that is the time you are always going out, your ice cream date, this date, you're going for programs together, and you are so much in love with a person. Sometimes I call it mind the gutter stage. When you are crossing the gutter, say, please mind the gutter. You care so much about the person. Now, when you get to the peak like that and you propose, the person will respond. But when you are descending, it is where realities have begun to set in. The person is not blinded by love. So take your time. Don't just rush and then propose. Be honest with your intentions, what you really want. Have you come for friendship? Have you come for relationship leading to marriage? What is it? Is it partnership, something that you want? Business partner that you want? What is it that you want? In trying, don't do what lovers also do. Because doing that will send wrong signals to the person. And the person will feel like you are in love with her or him. So be honest about your intentions. Respect boundaries. Hello? If we really want to send the right signals, you have to respect boundaries. Healthy relationship require clear emotional and physical boundaries. So we as Christians cannot do everything that everybody is doing. So you have to respect boundaries. Communicate clearly. Hello? Avoid assumptions. Communicate clearly. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Hello? Hello? So avoid assumption. Sometimes, especially on the side of the ladies, when ladies are in love with us as men, from where we are coming from, it is very difficult for them to tell us that I am in love with you. But there are some signals you can send. But even in doing that, don't make it so obvious. But what in America I say, I did not pay. But from where we are coming from, so there are some signals you can send. But you don't have to make it so for the person to know, say, no. Sometimes they will come and bluff on you. Okay, so in sending your signals, communicate clearly. Don't you avoid assumptions. Show respect. Hello? Treat others with dignity and avoid manipulating emotions. Show respect to them. Treat them well. Don't be hurting their feelings here and there. Live according to your godly values. Hello? Your conduct should reflect Christ. I have said that. There's a movie I think we watched when we were at TTS, and the lecturer told us, WWJD, what would Jesus do? What would Jesus do? So in every aspect of our lives, we should be able to reflect Christ, asking ourselves, if Christ should be where I am today, what will he do? So live according to your godly values. Sometimes, some of us, especially on the side of the ladies, we feel this guy is good. If I don't compromise, I might, lose him. And so sometimes we compromise on our values. But let me tell you one thing. I'm a guy. When we meet ladies, Yenimoba, yeneno, let me be very local. Yenimoba, yenene krimpna, and yenimoba nswa ye wareno. So if care is not taken, Bear ni betimi ni wa betwempna no wo de obeware na nkasa wo. So don't let any guy use you to learn driving and go and buy another new car. Hello? You are also a tear robber. So don't compromise. Sometimes when you don't compromise, they go back and think about it and say, this lady is a lady of integrity. She'll be able to preserve herself. That is why I can't say, so don't just be compromising here and there for the fear of losing him. And God does not give bad gifts to his children. If really you have waited for the Lord, if you have trusted the Lord, sometimes in the face of men, it might seem to be, getting late on your side. But when God shows up for you, people will stand for you. So don't just compromise on your faith. Stand for the Lord. Stand for your values. Stand for what you have come to believe. And the Lord will glorify you. Communicate early. Hello? Rather than assuming. You are a guy. You have met a lady. And as for this lady, I have studied her from afar. I know when I get her, I want. Open your mouth as a man. Hello? I have a friend, Hello? I have a friend. He had two ladies in her life. One day he was bounced twice. By force counselor. Because I was said, mission in crying so. But finally, she married one of them. But she was bound twice a day. It's difficult for them to say that I am in love with you or something. But so I keep telling my ladies these days, don't allow any guy to propose to you through a text message or WhatsApp or something. When he has done that in the chat, for you to know, say, the person wants to go out with you, tell him, can you please meet me to tell me what you're telling me on phone? Let him be a man enough to say it with his mouth. Hello? You see, when you don't start doing some of these things, he will propose to you on phone, you accept. And then one day he will just get up and text you, I have moved on, so if you get somebody, move on. And that ends it. If he doesn't, simple cry. If he doesn't fear God, he will just do that. Now, so when he has communicated something on the phone, meet him. Do you really mean what you sent to me? Until now, person can say. Let him say it. And then you also say yes. When couples come to me for counseling, I always ask them, what did he tell you? And what did you say? It's a contract we are entering into. So somebody has to propose, another person has to, say yes, to show that he or she is giving a consent to the journey that we want to embark on. So don't just allow anybody to use text message or something. So the men, we want to plead with you. If you meet the lady and you think you are in love with the person, when you have studied the person and you are okay, make a move. Communicate. Don't let the person assume. And most of the time, the Christian brothers, when they have done some of these things and then the girl meets some Jacusko brother who is bold enough to tell them they are in love with them and they have accepted, then they will come to say, we're disappointed. We're disappointed how? Because now the name and you are not saying anything. Exactly. God will bless you for the services rendered. You see, So when you have studied a person and you think you are interested in the person, make a move. Make a move. Those people who are unbelievers, they are so aggressive about these things. Even when you have said no, they will keep persisting. Sometimes even showering you with gifts and other things, just to get what they want. So you are a Christian brother, you have studied a sister, and you think you are interested in the person. Make us no cry, no send your own show near the end in actually say, yes. Yet still, you are not saying anything. I beg, tell your brother to say something. You say something. Hallelujah. Lastly, avoid leading people on. Hello? Avoid leading people on. Don't give special attention and affection or promises that creates false expectations. That was what happened in my case. Give to neighbor, namaji. Yes. Now we were chatting, we were going, we were coming. When we meet, we sit, we talk, and then we depart and all that. And at the end of the day, the wrong signal was being sent out, which shouldn't have been. So try as much as possible to avoid leading people on. You're a guy, a lady has started doing certain things. You now, you have realized that this lady, I think she's interested in me. Maybe now you have a girlfriend already. Why don't you find a nice way of, going about it? Say gift in the more now best start to say, oh, Katia. Then you begin to cut some of these things short before Obeka's way disappointing. Meanwhile, you have not proposed anything. So try as much as possible to avoid leading people on when you know you have no intentions for them. The very last thing that I want to say, then I'll conclude, is that try as much. When I was beginning, I said something in Proverbs, that guard your heart. In as much as you want to guard your own heart, try as much as possible to say your brother or your sister's heart also. So be respectful when declining an interest. Be respectful when declining an interest. There's this gentleman who has been doing this street quiz called, is it street or something? Street. He has been, he comes to you and says, we want to test your boyfriend or your girlfriend. Then when you are there, they will tell you to. Just about a day or, I think about yesterday or the following day, I chanced on a video, and then the lady mentioned 3 guys' names. When the actual guy who is doing the test was standing there. Then finally she was like, "Me cry, me there's an opportunity we yaba." I was waiting for the right opportunity to tell you, say my movie on T. Move on. So you see, be respectful when you want to decline an interest. Be respectful. She's a lady. You see, I keep telling people, relationship is not marriage. And you have said it countless times, that a broken relationship is better than a broken marriage. And for me, if you come into my life and I'm dating you, I'll drop you, I'll move on. Hello? I have not married you. Some make us say yesterday, where we have gotten to, so why continue? I can't continue with you. So you break it and then you move on. But then, old bridges are not meant to be broken. When you are breaking up with a person, show some respect. You have moved on. And the person was sitting there waiting for you until this thing happened. That you are saying that I was waiting for the right time to tell you that I have moved on. So if you also get somebody, move on. It doesn't show respect. So when you think what the person is doing, you cannot continue, call the person, sit the person down. We decided that we wanted to, study ourselves and see if we are compatible so that we can marry. But from the look of things, I think because of A, B, C, D, I am very sorry, I can't continue. Sometimes it will be difficult for the person to accept this message, but that is your decision. So be respectful. Be respectful. Like I was saying, you just wake up one morning, but you have seen another person and you think that person is now better because you are starting afresh. Or you just sent a message, say, I'm very sorry, we cannot continue. Hello? Just like that. So show some respect. And my dear ladies, I also want to plead with you. If a gentleman comes to, express an interest in you, and you are not interested in that person, my spiritual father told me, so when I was about to get married, he told me, so me and lo and behold, you see, when you have shown your girlfriend to your mother or your father, they will leave you and say, let me have a word with you inside. And he agreed to, the choice that I made. But you are a lady, a guy comes your way, and you think he's not your type. Don't just be going about, you are not my type. And sometimes the way you look at him from top to down, as if the person is nobody. But probably it is today that you are seeing that person like that. God might have had something better in store for the person. So if you think you don't like the person, be respectful and tell the person you cannot go out with him. Thank you very much.
You want to do it better, ladies and gentlemen. Sending the right signal. Can you repeat that to the person seated by you? Sending the right signal. So I'm sure by this time we know what a right signal is and what a wrong signal is, and of course how to send them. And it's been a great time. Send them through what Mumu. All right, so this is what we want to do. I think there are people online who want to ask questions too, so we're giving that opportunity. So please, if you are online, welcome to Love Unscripted Nights. Our theme is sending the right signal, and we are talking about relationships. So please, if you have a question, just type them, and Reverend will be glad to answer them. So for those of us here, should we give Reverend a seat in front? And now he wants to listen. So it's going to be like a discussion, whatever it is. Let's bring it out. Because Reverend Mama Kai. So now you're saying I'm Uncle Benedict and you are Brother Benedict. Okay, all right. Shall we say the grace? All right, so if you have a question, clarification, sometimes it's difficult because, Reverend, to tell you the fact, previously, when I see a lady, previously, not currently, I want to take my time and then propose. Not that I'm afraid of you. So it will take a year or something. Oh, seriously? Yeah, that was me. So I realized that I was losing some of them. I just told them a story where the time I felt that I have arrived, I want to propose to the lady. The day I told her, she slapped me. Yeah, because a day she had waited. And then, so she just accepted somebody a day before I came. Yeah, she slapped me. My wife is listening. She slapped me. And so from there, I was like, yeah, it was 1, 2, 3. So for how long? That's my question. For how long should you wait, look at the signal, study the person before you actually propose? So please, that's my question. And let's do it. Ask all the questions. Don't be shy. We all have Ghana card, right? So we are adults. So Reverend is here to help us. Anything bothering your mind, just say it. Yeah. So, yeah, EKB will start.
My name is Ifa Benjamin. And I want to ask this question. I think Reverend mentioned or gave a scenario of he being with a lady as a friend, and the lady mistook the friendship as love. So I was asking, sometimes, is it good to just, like, speaking about clarity, to let the person know that, oh, like, you see, you have told the person already, you had told the person already that there's nothing like that. But in her mind, maybe you just need time, you will come. So is it right to tell the person that, oh, maybe I'm seeing someone, so that the person will be so sure that he has actually seen someone, or he's seen someone, so mean too much in him. And now I say, you just have to leave it, say, oh, nah, I'm not interested. So that, because I feel like in most cases, when you say that at the back of the lady, let me just give time. On what way now, or try and say one day, that is one question. And then talking about hiding the relationship from, especially your pastor and then some people around. I believe people have the mindset that, okay, let me not flaunt it. Let me not show it off. What if it doesn't work? Is it good for a Christian to have that mindset, and for that reason, you be on the low, you hide it? Yeah. So these two are my questions. My name is Ifa Benjamin.
All right, so thank you very much, EKB Ifa Benjamin. Okay, so I think we have two questions now. Any other question, clarification? So we should answer this, okay. All right, so, please give Reverend a chair, please. We're going to do like a discussion. Let's feel free, yeah. Reverend Pacho. Anna, come and see. It's okay, yeah. So Reverend would, yeah. So feel free, fatherly, sonly.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. The first question was about how long should I wait to propose? First of all, I spoke about love at first sight. When you meet the person like that, you have to take your time. And in timing, you see, it begins from friendship. So when you have befriended a person for about even a month, two, you'll be able to see certain things about the person. There are times, those of us who are married, our wives are able to say, even when you have been married for like 10, 15 years, so if you should take all the time, you'll not be able to know the person. But then when you have moved with the person for about 2-3 months, when say, you are okay. You can't have a perfect person, but a little things, I think you can make a move. And I say, declare your intention. That is where you begin the relationship. And the relationship, too, don't begin it as if you are going to get married. Yes, let the person understand that we want to start something that can lead to marriage. But it's not marriage. So that when going deep, sometimes people pretend. Going deep and you think the person has been pretending and you can't, then you can end it. So about a month or two, when you have studied a little about the person, I think you can make your intentions known. And then secondly, should I just say yes so that my lady will understand that I have somebody? Should I just say I have somebody so that the person will understand and then forget about it? Do we want to tell lies? So the reality is that you don't have anybody. But now there's a time we have, it's not pairing. The Bluetooth, isn't it? It's not connecting. You see, there are some people, they are very beautiful, very hardworking. Sometimes they have money. But no matter what you do, you really don't feel the connection. You really don't feel the connection. You can't force yourself to let it pay. Okay? So let the person understand. If possible, when you have tried your best and you think, I said, I said, so that when you make your move, it will not be as if you have disappointed her. You told her. right from the beginning. And hello, when the person tells you he's not interested, he means it. Oh, I keep telling people, and now I can't say odo no cry and that saying. No one can say ondo. Then you want to force yourself on the person that the person will come back. It shouldn't be. So sometimes when a person declares his or her intentions, you have to accept it. Hiding relationships. I spoke about the fact that some people are the reserved type. Me, my brother, me didn't say. Or any baby on person be home. When he was going for his graduation, he just put on his suit, went to Cape Coast, and had his graduation and came. But for me, I called my parents to come from my hometown to Accra. Yes, I ordered for food, I arranged for chairs and tables, photographer. Yes, that is how I wanted mine. So know the person you are going out with. If the person is reserved, but if we are so much in love, nothing stops me from maybe once in a while posting you. Hello? Posting you once in a while. And probably you don't like that, but the lady also fancies that. Okay? So it is not going to be something that everything will be shown every day. There are people who live their life on social media, even when they are eating, their location at every time they want to show it. No. But maybe once in a while, so that at least I will know that me too, I have somebody. So it's nice. If it doesn't work, the issue of when I have told somebody, just this morning, my wife told me something. She has a friend, and then recently, my wife told me she has suffered a little bit concerning relationships, but finally, she says she's come to get married. Then I went out, I came this afternoon, my wife told me that some of the things that she said she was going to use for the wedding, both for the traditional marriage and then the white wedding, has been posted on his status for sale. It means that the thing has been postponed indefinitely or something. So I was even trying to encourage my wife that probably she bought them, but she doesn't like them, so she wants to sell and buy another one. So that was my conclusion, and I was just trying to. But so far as we are dating, does not mean that we will marry. If those of us who are married will bear me witness, sometimes before you get to the altar with a lady, you have dated about 2-3 times. Some people more than that. Me, I was fortunate. My very first one didn't work. The second one I married. So people, before they come to the altar, they had dated severally. So just make sure that hello. When you are in the relationship, when you are in the relationship, shine your eyes so that when the breakup comes, you see, I had a lady friend when we were at University of Ghana, and then one of the guys who was with us but had come to do the masters, then they started dating. Finally, I think because of health issues, there was no way the marriage was going to come on. Then the lady was crying so bitterly. I think that crying was too much. So we probed, myself and my friend, who is also a lawyer now. We probed. And we realized that the lady was a virgin and had given herself to the guy. So when it happened that the marriage was not coming on, and this one, if you take it back, so if it's a relationship, it's not marriage. Anything can happen. That's why we want to encourage you to remain as pure as possible, so that you have nothing to lose. You move on to where God will direct you. Thank you.
Thank you. Unless you're an Arsenal fan who doesn't sew bouquet hats, then you can go ahead to do that. All right, so next batch of questions, clarifications. Everybody will talk. Yes. The fact that I'm not going around, I know. Let's talk as a family. Okay? From, all right. All right, Nanajua, say something. The question you asked me the last time, ask Reverend.
All right, so I wanted to ask that just as she said that we should make our intentions clear, if you tell the person or you let the person know your intentions and he takes it in a bad way and decides not to talk to you again, like, must you accept it or try to still be on good terms with the person? Because I'm currently facing that at work.
So she has a question. Okay. So EKB Akasa. Oh, just KK. Just KK has a lot of questions. So just KK. Any question? You don't have a question? Is that okay? Bisa Sana. J.
Hello. Hello, Daddy. Yeah. But your question will not be same.
Please go ahead.
My friend, like only me didn't come up because in your friend.
Asking questions for your friend is allowed.
Like only me didn't come up. And I last when me didn't come say, or lady be, only didn't come up. By lady name Emma like encourage and say, oh, now me or catch a guy say or guy there. By lady can say be on penana on peno. And a guy in per se be obey move on. Night lady not send it here by. Person will say like, say guy in me.
Uncle Ben, if you don't stop forcing people to ask questions.
Madam, the person will say, "We are or can I lead in back?" And now, Obana guy na move on. We are guy no be move on. If you are nipa no be kwa kofano no. Ejina leading cars or guy no. No man ekona in some future no. Akọ mumie no.
Please let me answer this question.
Yeah, okay, Reverend, yeah. We want to be sure. Oh, Auntie, please, it's okay. So, like, we want to get it right. Or the tea lady, no? On the tea, no? But...
I got it.
Okay,
let me answer.
All right.
It's like the friend proposed to the lady. And then the lady said she has somebody. But the guy feels the lady might come back. So he's asking, what if the lady comes and the guy has moved on? And yes, sir. Obebano, no, if you have moved on, you have moved on. You see, I'm not bragging, but I never come here proud or honey say, I really value myself. Me I'm so proud about that myself. So, because we're moving on, I move on. So, money moving on, then you come back, say, Maba. So when the person has moved on and is also going out with somebody, do you expect him to leave that person and come back to you? It's an opportunity that came your way. And he said, when me and so, no, say, what can't so moving on? No, we're moving on. Or you have moved on. But what an American say, Oba, you have moved on. So it is only obi na wa enkujano na onenemba. Patriot say, baby, now be there and let me also be at where I am.
Okay. You have Nana just question.
Yes,
right?
Nana.
So let's take another.
Okay, let me take Nana's one and then we continue.
Okay. All right.
Sometimes it can also be a form of trap. It can also be a form of trap. Until you're not fine. Maybe before then the friendship was also a very good thing. And because of that, you don't also want to lose the friendship. Until you also best start to say we show concern. And until we send a message, say, man, will be responding back. Nina is to get just to catch your attention. Until sometimes they do baby also man is space kakra. At the end of the day, with time, and especially when you grow in future. And it will be a thing of the past. And if care is not taken, emotional blackmailing. As or no, you don't want to lose him as a friend or her as a friend. Now so get it. Just to get you closer. But if you really don't have intentions for the person, God knows your heart. But with time, and with time, the person will get over it. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. So there's a hand here.
So this is Brother Benedict.
Oh, I was about to say also for Richmond. Anyway, so my question is, as we are learning about sending the right signals and all that, it sounds to me like maybe undertoning everything, there's an assumption that there isn't, like the concept of maybe someone is meant for you, another person is meant. It looks like, it sounds to me that the way we've had the conversation, it makes things look like you could actually live with anybody. It could be any other person. You just have to study the person. So I just want clarity. Are some people meant for some people, or you just have to forget about everything like that and then try to, whenever you see everybody, go through the same procedure, try to know the person. And it doesn't matter. It could be anybody. Right? I hope it's clear.
First of all, please, you can sit. It's about you. I keep telling people, everybody is my friend, but not everybody is my friend. I laugh with anybody, but I choose my friends. So probably I laugh with you in your head, I am your friend, but in my head, you are not my friend. And that is why sometimes when we are moving with people, the way you do things for that person that you have chosen as your friend, the person is not able to do same things for you. Why? Because in your heart and in your mind, that person is your friend. But so you have to make the choice. What do I want? Who do I want to be with? That is where it begins from. So when you have seen somebody on the facial side, your spec, then you get closer. Then when you have gotten closer, you begin to study the person. Irrespective of the fact that you have prayed, you still have to study the person. Patriot American, I say. As soon as you meet somebody, you start, studying the person to see. But is this somebody I feel comfortable with? Am I okay with this person? Then let me draw closer to see what is inside. So the seeing what is inside is the studying. Then when you have studied to a point and you feel, I think she's good or he's good, then you can make a move.
So that means the notion that, okay, is this person meant for me, that like so tired, like we are meant to be together, it's not necessary.
You know, me person me used to opo ba o yon fem pade.
I'm just asking.
Like, Opo Ba.
If you were in a relationship, is it important that thought that, oh, this person is really meant for me? Because sometimes I feel like if you feel like someone is meant for you,
what will make you know if the person is meant for you is the studying.
So is it
and
really
you realize
that
that you flow in thoughts,
okay,
ambitions and other things, and you think this person is good for me.
So maybe in simple terms, maybe let me put it this way: are people meant for each other, or it's just a matter of choice? Studying, just go with the one that you can flow with. Nobody's really meant for anybody. Is that the
We are Christians and we don't live our life by chances. We don't live our life by chances. We believe that God has structured and purported every aspect of our lives. So sometimes the breakups that comes, it might be that it is not the plan of God for you. So if it's the will of God, it will stand. If he is the person that God has, purpose for you, it works for you, and then you go.
Part of the reason why I'm asking is sometimes if you have a conviction that okay, this person is the one God has given me, it kind of makes you more resilient when something happens. But if you are not really sure, it's like, okay, if anybody could fit this place, then say BBC, you don't put in too much to try to resolve it. So am I supposed to go in with, like, say, if I'm married, am I supposed to be thinking, okay, this is my person? Or if I'm in a relationship with someone, okay, this person is someone God has chosen for me. So that if anything happens, okay, then I'll do whatever it takes to save it. But if it's maybe we don't know, then it's like, okay, that's why I want the clarity.
Okay. Let's.
That was what I was trying to say.
Okay.
So you see, sometimes you say that, okay, so you're a lady, then and a guy comes that I prayed and God showed me your picture, or God gave me your name. So that kind of scenario, so that you are so sure that this is a lady God has given me, or this is a man God has given me, so that you'll be so sure that this is the one I'm moving with. Or should you go by specs? I love hips. Okay, I've seen the shape. Then I'm attracted by that. Then, so let's say if I so I don't know. So I was just trying to throw more light to the question. Is that so? When you are led by the specs, and then sometimes you could meet someone, the person suits or best fits your specs, and then you flow with the person. The flow too is like that, but in the will of God, he or she might not be the right person. So, I don't know. So that is the clarity. I think
other side of what we are doing is that in this search and in a relationship, we cannot do away with prayer. Hello? You cannot do away with prayer. You see, God speaks to us in different ways and in diverse ways. God speaks to us. Sometimes when you are even in the relationship with a person, within you can even feel that things are not right. Sometimes you are not able to pinpoint what is not right, but you are not so comfortable with that relationship. But mushia, you are chatting, the relationship is also there, but you still feel that there's something not right. So why don't you pray about it? Probably there's something that is hidden. One day God can just let you see that thing, and then it can resolve dissolve the relationship or something. And see, we are not losing the fact that God can speak to us when it comes, or God has destined maybe somebody to us. Hello. But the question of you are a lady and a guy comes to you that I have seen that it is you that God showed it to. I'm also a Christian, so God can also show it to me. So if you have said that I have heard, let me also go and pray about it until I also hear God's voice. Okay? And in hearing God's voice, he speaks to us in diverse ways. So you might not see it in a dream, but God might have had another way of communicating to us. And we should ignore the aspect of prayer. You pray about it. And you see, some of the things that we do, when I was talking about spirituality. Some of us, we want to pray for God to reveal the lady to us. He can do all things. It can happen. He's a God who can do all things. If it doesn't happen, God might be saying another thing else. So you don't have to look at, one side waiting for God. Until we believe that probably God has destined somebody for me. And when you meet the right person for relationship and marriage, you are at peace with yourself. Once in a while, you ask yourself whether you have made the right choice. It is natural. But also, you are at peace. You are at peace with yourself. Until the way God speaks to us, it differs. So study your own and then know when you are led. That is it. Yes.
Please, can I sit down? Okay, so thank you for the opportunity. So my first question is it possible for, let's say, a lady and a guy? So is it possible for a lady's qualities that she's exhibiting in, for example, in a friendship relationship to be mistaken by the guy as a signal? Maybe to the guy, he is attracted to ladies who are, let's say, respectful or know how to talk to people. And this guy has come across a lady who is actually like that, well-spoken. But it's not because the lady is giving a signal to a particular guy that, oh, I like you. That is just how she is. But because it's attractive to the guy, is it possible for the guy to mistaken that quality as, oh, the lady is giving me signs? Please, I hope.
Yes.
Then the second question is, how does a Christian lady know that she is ready for a relationship?
For the first question, you see, before one comes out that I need somebody to settle with, the person is looking for certain things. Okay? So once the person comes your way and sees that some of the qualities that he looks for in a lady, you also have them, it's likely he'll be attracted to you. It might even happen that you also have somebody. Okay? That's why sometimes it is good to communicate early. So that when you communicate on time, it will not be like she was leading you on. She'll be able to tell you, maybe I have somebody or I'm not interested. So that probably you can take your mind off that person. So that mistake is there. It's likely that maybe you just going about, your normal friendship, other things, the person can assume that it's a signal that you are sending. And if the person is attracted, the person can also make a move. The serious aspect of it is when he just take it as he said, because you are showing the signal and he's also interested. The two of you are good to go. Meanwhile, no good communication has gone on. That is something that we want to avoid. So if you're a guy and you see something like that, don't take it for granted. Make the move. Let the person know. So that if the person agrees, you move. If the person doesn't agree, then you can go and then settle for another person. And the second one is, when does a Christian lady know that he is ready for a relationship? I think when you are mature. When you are mature. When you are mature. And we are in Ghana and we say that when you are 18 years, you are an adult. And you can, but at 18, what do you have? Where do you want to be? What's your plans like? You see? So at least as a woman, I don't advise ladies getting married for man to be taking care of them. Be a woman who is, capable. So you plan a little thing for yourself. And then, you see, when it comes to even issue of marriage, I keep telling people, sometimes, people will be pushing, when are you getting married? It's like, Oja. Sure, you just get up one day, you are certain, this year I'll get married. And that year, no matter what, you get married. And it's those noise that will be coming, get married, and they're pushing keke. It will never push you to get married. But you get up, you get up one day and you are certain that for now I want to settle down. And from there, you see the way you start planning and it comes. So for me, if you're a lady, you get something doing. If it's school, complete your school, get a job. If you don't have a job, I will encourage you to get married. Because then the men are complaining. Their monies are not enough. So if you don't have your own money, you see some weeks you want to buy for your servant because the money is not there. A holiday you want to go. Your husband does not have that money. So get your own money. At least settle. Be doing something as a lady. And get little things for yourself. Have that financial freedom before you enter into marriage.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Follow up. You okay? You now know when to get into a relationship or not. Okay. So 2, 3. Hands up if you want to ask a question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow. Okay. So let it be brief and concise, please. All right. So.
Okay, so what do you do if your ex keeps pressuring you to come back? Then you've moved on, so what do you do? Is it good for you to block him or do any other thing?
So the question is, what do you do if your ex signal is still signaling you? Okay, that's one. Reverend has written. Joe.
I want to ask, how do you deal with the past of someone if it is not pleasant? Like someone you want to be with and their past is not pleasant. How do you deal with it?
You support this question? Without asking a question, you support this question? Okay, you ask. All right. So, on this lane.
Midente Benjamin Efa. Me question no. Me bisama minyano mai. And it say if someone had a broken heart and in the process of healing, another person came with his proposal. And in the mix of that, what should you do? Maybe the person is sending a right signal, but because you are in that condition, you might not pay attention to it. So what should you do? Thank you.
Okay, so let me finish. I'll come here. Okay.
Thank you very much, sir, for we've learned a lot, but I had a main question, but let me ask this question. I think you gave a comment to what the question Belinda asked, and one of the things that I have seen is that a lot of times when we tell people, okay, focus on your education, focus in finishing school, we tend to shift the focus just on that. We are not able to keep a balance. We are not able to keep friends. We are not able to stay in touch with people. And before we realize, we've left a gap and it becomes difficult for you to even network again with people. So I think probably there should be a re-explanation there. My second question is from a video that was posted on the platform today. The main question, signals and all these things, it still boils down to one particular thing. How do you propose? We've seen quite a lot of things out there. People saw a lot of surprises with flowers, and we've seen a whole lot of shows and a lot. We call ourselves Christians. We are Christians, and so in the context of Christianity, what is the advisable or probably an advisable way to go about proposals? Is it you've mentioned it shouldn't be tested. So if it's what other way? Maybe voice recording. But no, that's not my question. That's not my question. But my question is, how do you go about proposals? Thank you.
All right.
So, how do you go about, even including the words to say? Okay.
My question is about multiple dating, like dating multiple people. Like, Reverend, it ties into what this young brother said. Like, you are trying to get to know the person, right? So you give it time. But then with time, you get to realize that, nah, it's a complete no. Like, there are so many red flags that you can see that you can't just ignore. Then you realize that you've wasted so much time that you had cut off certain ladies that were very, very like your type. But then you just cut them off thinking that you had found someone. But then you realize that no, it wasn't actually a match. So that time wasting, wouldn't it be better to date like 2-3 girls so that you study them and then you narrowed it down? That's my question.
All right, thank you. So we take the last one. Oh, Sibyl. Time. All right, so just say it quick.
Please, is it healthy to stay in connection with your exes, even in marriage?
Well, are you married? Are you married? Okay. All right, so last one. That's why you're wearing red.
Please, my question is, talking about signals, in a situation where the brother gives positive signal and the sister is interested and she's also giving positive signals, so now they are all on the same page. How long should they still be giving signals until their brother says something? Like, so how long should they be in that signaling stage? What we now call probably talking stage.
Like, so the brother proposes. All right, that's what I say. Okay. All right, Reverend.
I think I'll start from there. Somebody asked that question, that when you have met somebody and you think the person is okay, how long? You even started with a scenario that before then you were waiting for a year or two. And I said about a month or two, when you let your intentions be known, okay? Make your intentions known. When you have realized that the two of you are sending, good signals, it's showing something positive. So the guy has to make a move. That's maybe let's intensify our friendship and see if we can take it to another level. So,
before you continue, in this day and age, digital age, both should make a move or only the guy?
I will plead with the guy
in
to
this
make
modern age.
You see, sometimes there are stressful moments in our lives, and it happens even in marriage. Until one day, the guy might refer you, if you're a lady, to pain you. So I really don't encourage the ladies proposing. That time, because both of you were sending right signals. Now Becca said yes. But frustration be bad. Or mine so Becca say, Bema cry me more ban a bepe me cry dear. And when you hear some of these things as a lady, it will pain you. So we still encourage. You just be sending your right signals. And then let's see. So men should please be men. And then, is it healthy to stay in connection with your ex? I'm pleading with you. I just want to plead with you. You're penning for Kasebi Kase, Jinti Adada, Nesono, Enyesona. And it's like firewood. You see, when our mothers those days finish cooking, they will pull it back so that it doesn't burn. But when they will still want to come and cook again, they just bring it together. And because there's already some fire in it, once you put it together, it lights up. Okay? Inti mesremu. And in as much as Abia ex no cry, I will say, onye na ujana no. Abia, there's one particular thing about him. Ujana no cry no. You miss that thing about him. Inti one share na oben will be bra. There's likelihood that one share na kwa peja. Say do certain crowd and one warrior. It means that one commit adultery of which you are spoiling your marriage. Inti excess in idea. I'll plead with you. Somebody, yes, I was coming there. Somebody asked that question. When your ex is giving you pressure, what do? Sometimes you can block them. To save your marriage and to save your life. You see, if we be frank with ourselves, those of us who have had exes, they have some way of coming back into our life. You don't even realize it. By the time you realize they are there. They are there. And I don't know sometimes if it's the enemy that sends them. By the time they come in, it might be a time that if you are married, and answer if you are even dating, if you are no boy no issue that is where they raise their heads. Exactly. They have been with you. You see, they have been with you. So please, I got saddened when I entered into the ministry. We blessed the wedding. And then just about a month or two, apparently when they got married, the guy moved the lady from our church to where he was. So the youth were meeting, and then they called the lady that she should try and come to the meeting so that the welfare package that they have for the lady, they will present it to her. It was just about 2 months into the marriage. Then I was in my office. I didn't attend that meeting. It was a youth meeting, so I was in my office then. Then I had a call from the husband. Pastor, please, my wife told me he's coming for a program in your church. Is she still there? And I said, what do you mean? Your wife, you just got married 2 months ago. Your wife told me she's coming to a church program. And what shall I say at Eternal? What is that? Pastor, video call. It was just 2 months into the marriage. So I have to go back into another counseling. And see, if some of these things begin, it will spoil your marriage or it will spoil your relationship. So at best, or share one in a canon, or send you videos or send you pictures, messages, Nadia. Sometimes it's good you block them. What in Nyaka? So on in Nyaka. Even because of A, B, C, D, I have moved on. So I just want to. You block them. Exactly. Respectfully. That is it. I just say, what is it for? You see, I want to plead with my ladies saying, Akokono. Se wuni ni nkosia enkore ne ma. Hello, because nkosia na so ene kwaya akoko no. So when you know you have moved, that was why I was saying I'm proud when it comes to these things. So say me nyaka twese ma movie on say crowd. Getting me back will be very difficult too. me chire me ho say me humbo me ho so. Patrot na me kana say. So if so pelsank we nyao and I said no yema sanka was we nyano. So once you have moved on, be determined to move on. Sometimes sometimes they will come and pretend say they are changed person near dear. If you have moved on, move on. And when he has also blocking now, you can block them. If their past is not pleasant, you see, during our marriage counseling, my counselor told me one thing, and I keep telling people, some of you talk too much. You were not a born-again Christian, and because of that, you have messed up in the past. But by the grace of God, now you have seen Christ and you have changed. When you meet somebody that you want to marry or date, if something that happened in the past will not have any bearing on the current relationship, don't discuss. Say bia ukotwa ohono wo ba ko no wo ma me ho wa akurase a ka kire ne se me wo baba ko wa akurase patriot na me kana say e bia ukoji students loan one ne be ware ka kire ne se me de ka a meet your students loan so they are deducting some of these things. Your husband or your wife must know. Why do you go back? And some of you discuss and a body count. Okay, say and that ends it. That ends it. So if what happened in your past, please hear me clearly. If what happened in your past does not really have any effect on your current relationship, there's no need for that discussion. Patriot in America, I say. No, the person has not listened to this talk. And he or she is expecting you to also say yours. It's a relationship. Say a marriage cry. But only different mindset be about you. Until Niamani be one I see your past a trauma. Now say nya dear say a benya effect a relationship with you. Sometimes it's better. What say? You are privy to. And yes, one in our community maybe so. Because online, what we know about the internet is that even when you have deleted it, if somebody wants to search it,
the internet doesn't forget.
Exactly. So if they were home and we be sour, and they'll wait to catch and say, "Oh, that was when you were a child. You didn't know much about some of these things." And why were you serious? As you speak now, you think about some of these mistakes and you regret about them. Or when we say genuinely, you know, why are they being? What's the son? You see, sometimes when you are young, there are a lot of things you want to explore and do. You can tell the person that we saw said we sit here. That was then, so he should let go.
So Reverend, a quick one, please. This same scenario. Something happened where somebody narrated to us. They were married, and then later the husband got to know that, years back, two of his friends had dated a girl before, done a lot of silly things. Now, when he got to know, sometimes the boys were like teasing him. So then he was rather paying attention to the guys, and because sometimes when they met, then they were. So then the guy got furious. Came, the lady apologized, told him what happened about 4 or 5 years ago. And now the guy looks at the friends teasing him and then what he will go through and those things and was trying to traumatize the lady. A lot of things, people had to talk to the guy. And I don't know how it's going right now. I just have to check up on them. But what do you do? Because at least you've told him the truth. It happened in the past. It's something you didn't want to talk about. But now the guy himself is feeling like the guys who tease him, your girl cry.
Like I think the way they are going, a little counseling would do for the guy. This shouldn't spoil their marriage. He also has a past, which might not be that clean. So it's just that people are not teasing her wife with those issues. So once you are married, you see, some of these things should be. So a little counseling to the guy will help. You see, as for us guys, we hate some of these things, especially when your guys are here raw, then he meets you. Oh, Charlie, your wife, I chop him. It sounds some way to you as a husband, but a little counseling will help the guy tell the lady, I know it happened, but I still love you, so let's just fight this together. And then together, gradually, they'll get over it. You have had a broken heart and at a point of healing, and then somebody also comes with the right signal. What do? Take your time and heal. And I said, broken heart. And when we propose to you, you tell us, I'll get back to you, and it takes almost like 6 months, 1 month, 1 year. So please, take your time to heal. And sometimes too, the person doesn't even come to propose. When you have the broken heart, or boy so just to come out. But by the time you come out, you have also fallen for the person. So just take your time to heal so that you make a right decision. Don't just be in a hurry, say, especially when you feel that guy is even nicer than the one who left you. You feel like, better person. You regret it. So take your time to heal. And something happened. That is why this relationship didn't work. So make sure you don't repeat that mistake. So when you're making a decision after a broken heart, it should be an informed decision. You have prayed about it, you have thought through it, and then you can make that decision. Multiple dating. I keep putting this question back to people. How do you feel if I'm a lady and I'm dating yourself and a sofa, and at the end of the day, I have to marry one of you, and I choose him and leave you? How would you feel? Yes. Oh. Exactly. Even at that point.
So I decided I wanted to choose one, right? And then as a bold guy, when you want to be mature about it, let the lady know, the other lady that you sort of rejected. But you realize that she also likes you genuinely. She likes you. So it was kind of hard.
Exactly.
Right? So I ended up dating the other girl, moved it forward 5, 6, 7, 8 months. Then you realize that the certain hidden sort of attitudes that they were sort of hiding, it is now showing in the relationship. So, what's a while say, like the other girl was not doing all of those things. And like you've wasted like 6, 7, 8 months trying to date one person because you've chosen that person. And now you've realized that they are not the person. So you are going back to the other one, and you realize that that person has also moved on. So you are sitting down and
that person has been taken.
No, yeah, taken, literally. So I talked to my guy and I was like, I need the info. And then I was like, oh, Charlie, wait, it will come. And I'm like, I have this also problem that when you are trying to date someone and you know it's platonic, it's not something that will lead to, romantically. It will not end in a romantic relationship, like a quick. But if you want a real partner, someone that you plan to live with for the long term, it takes time to really get to know them, to really know if you are compatible. So if it doesn't happen in the next 6, 7, 8 months, now what with other girls now, I'm far, then you've wasted so much time. That is why I'm asking that question.
These things are bound to happen. You see, I said relationship is like a curve. So when did you propose? At the peak? Probably. So descending, that is where the realities are setting in. You have dated for like 8 months. So that is where you actually see the true colors of the person. And so sometimes it takes time. It takes time. Beginning is sweet and other things, but as you dive deep into it, that is where you get to know the person. And when you have seen some characters or attitudes and you think you cannot bear, it is good you end them. It is good. You are talking about 8 months. You are talking about 8 months. I know somebody, they have been dating like more than 6 years. And as we speak now, they are not married. And the relationship, and I say, so it's better. It's better. Sometimes you feel, maybe next year or 2, I'll get married. But when you think, say, far, it's better you break it and then you see the way forward.
You can't really tell who you like
unless
you get to really know them. Unless you get to know them. So you realize that in the initial stages, these two were cool, but probably like your carnal mindset, you're like, oh, we were two.
So, prayer also should work.
See, so like I didn't really like, we've stopped. But the one that I could have, it could have gotten somewhere. Now time has passed and she's also moved on. And now she's even pissed off that you are coming to tell her that, Charlie, this is what happened. That's why I didn't choose you.
Oh, you don't go telling the person what happened.
Oh no, we are friends. We are cool. So,
okay. So when it happens like that, so you start praying about it and then ask God to direct your path. When it comes to the proposals, I think I have a topic I have named Propose to Me. So maybe when we get an opportunity, I'll come and do Propose to Me. It's a topic on its own. But before that, your proposal shouldn't be as fanciful as we see in movies and online. I proposed to my wife in my own room. Even that room wasn't only my room. Sometimes it was in Accra. Sometimes when the guys we meet, we can be about 4 in that room. That was the same room. And when I proposed and she said yes, I said, no, you can't say yes today. I told her that go and think about it because when you can't say yes, I'm about somebody's. It is not something that you come and test and say, so go and think about it and come back. And after I gave her some time, she still said yes. And we married, and we are married, and we are happy. And we are happy. So your proposal shouldn't be something fanciful. In the olden days when people wanted to propose, they would have to brag a bit. Do you know this story building? It belongs to my father. In fact, my uncle is in UK. He'll be coming down and my papers are ready. And then these things are things of the past. So go straight. After you have studied a person and you think you want to settle down with a person, please, can you be the mother of my children? You have proposed. You have proposed. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. She will ask you how. Then you can explain. I want to marry you. Will you marry me? Yes or no. Or give me time. Let me go and think about it. Okay. There's nothing preventing us as Christian brothers also to be romantic. Yes, you'll be caught ringing or the or sorry, I'll born here and say, may call ringing in the house or a fashion. Or in the air corner ringing in the down. You see, so if you are that romantic too, there's nobody is preventing you from also kneeling and also proposing to the person you want to marry. So it comes in diverse ways. It can be as simple as possible. If you have the money and you want to go, that big, nothing also hinders you. I think I'm done.
A big round of applause for Reverend. Oh, let's do it better. Can we all rise? Let's clap. Let's do it better for Reverend. Let's do it better. Let's do it better. Thank you very much. Please resume your seats. We are really wishing for more, right? Yeah. And remember, we have single summits coming up. Yeah. So Reverend would appear once again. So please, if there's something still bothering you, the discussion continues. So you can send me a private message, or you can send Reverend a private message. Reverend would reach out to you and then answer everything. So we thank Reverend once again. It has been insightful, and I hope most of our questions, our clarifications, and other things have been answered. So we just want to do, we're closing. So the few announcements is that Saturday, 6 a.m., health walk. Please, we just want to exercise. They say cleanliness is next to godliness. And having a good sound mind too is important. So we want to come around, exercise. We are not doing a jogging, not something giddy. We'll just have some walk, come back, do some aerobics, clean our surrounding, clean our church, and then after that, we have some fun here, some fun games. I think some kinky and other things would be available. So please don't miss out. From Reverend Jonathan, he wants to see all of us. Yeah, he's still even online watching us. And I believe some of you, he's going to send you private messages after. So please, Saturday, we are meeting 6 a.m. sharp. Let's not, because it's a walk. If we are late, we can enjoy the walk. So please, at least by 5:45, 5:50, 6 o'clock, we should be hitting the road. Do some exercise, come back, do some aerobics down there. We clean our surroundings, and then we continue. Sunday will be a rep your jersey and a Jama Sunday. Yeah, so you come in your jersey, any team, Ghana jersey, England jersey, Argentina jersey, Spain jersey, Kotoko hats, be United, Bofakwa, we are the champions, so Arsenal jersey will be reigning, yeah. So please, any jersey you repping, come, let's have a good time here on Sunday. So please, we're expecting to see, come with somebody to church on Sunday, and on Saturday, come with somebody to come and exercise. So before we end, Brother Benedict, please, can you come? Brother Ifa, please, can you join me? Brother Richmond, please, can you come? Let's clap for them as they are coming. Brother EKB, can you join me? Oh, let's clap for them. Let's clap for them. Please line up here for me. Continue to clap for them. Brother KK, okay, Brother KK is okay. Brother Benedict, please join. All right, Sister Belinda, please, can you come? Sister Abigail, can you come? Sister Abigail, can you come? Oh, please. Oh, let's clap for Sister Abigail. Sister Abigail, please come and stand here. So, Reverend has really taught us a lot today. So, before we close, Sister Abigail, please stand here. Yeah. Oh, know what you're thinking about. All right, so Sister Abigail, please come closer. Just stand here. So, Reverend has taught us. We want to practice at least what Reverend has said. So, I'm going to hand over the mic to these four gentlemen. In just 1 minute, propose to Sister Abigail.
She's not ready to be proposed to.
Sister Abigail, please. Anybody?
Can you be the mother of my children? That's what Reverend said. Abby, I find you attractive. Can you be the mother of my children?
Excuse me.
For Brother EKB. Oh, please don't go stand there. Next. All right, Brother Benedict. Sister Abigail, please.
Reverend said we should be respectful, please. But this is just an act to, I beg. It's just, he's the one that we should do it. So, hello, Sister Abigail. How are you?
I'm good, yourself?
I've been wanting to talk to you about something.
Okay.
Are you free after church?
Oh, sure.
Then we will talk after church. I don't like prying eyes. So let's assume that we have. Oh, okay. So I've been seeing you around church, and I know that we've been friends, not for too long, and I think I like the way I see you dealing with the kids at Sunday school and all that. And you also have a nice, a very beautiful smile.
Oh, thank you.
I should not go to you tonight. So, I think that it would actually be a beautiful thing to see how you'd probably take care of my children. What do you think?
Well, that sounds good, but I would have to think about it.
Okay, feel free. Okay.
Thank you.
I'll see you.
All right, let's clap for Brother Benedict. Please don't go. Oh, okay, please sit there for me. Please, Brother Fa. Oh, let's clap for... Oh, no. Rich. All right, sir.
No, but he's not.
No. We are doing something. No, copy is allowed. Yeah. But copy work. That moment proposal. All right.
Hey, Sister B.
Hi.
Yeah, good day. How are you doing?
Good day. I'm good, yourself?
You're looking good today.
Thank you.
Wow. I've known you for a while, and indeed you are doing amazing. So I would like to have a time and we'll talk about something.
Okay, I'm free. We can talk.
Okay. So I'm interested and I want to hang out with you and see the future. So
let's clap for Brother Fawayad here. All right. Oh, please sit here. Don't go. Last one, Brother. Okay, Kiki, please come. Yeah. Yeah, Brother Kubi, get ready.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi.
Good, okay.
I'm
Do you remember
Abigail.
the first time I saw you?
Yes, I really do.
Where exactly did I see
Yeah,
you?
that was the
Wesley Cathedral.
Wesley
right?
Cathedral. Yes.
And actually, the next time I saw you was when we had this. Was it Val's Day something?
Yeah.
The way you were dressed, it was so beautiful.
Oh.
So I really liked how you were dressed.
Thank you.
It was very decent. It was classy, and you looked so beautifully red.
Oh,
So I just
thank
wanted to give you
you.
a cool compliment from a Christian brother.
Thank you so much.
You know what? I don't know you too well. I would like to get to know you. So would it be okay if I take down your contact and then we talk later?
No problem.
No problem.
Sure.
All right, we'll talk about it. Get it quick. Get to what you want. Like women want it when you are like proactive and you want something like so,
Brother's code. Let's clap. Okay. All right, so KK, please come. Please come. Very respect. Please come. Please come now. Please face them. Let's face them. We didn't get a short call, but we'll vote. So when I get there, oh, please come this way because of the camera. Yeah. Just come this way. Oh, no. No, I'm doing something. Please come this way. Yeah. Oh, in the line, yeah. Yeah, please come this way. Come. Yeah. That's okay. Yeah. So, should I ask Abby or the rest of us? Okay, so if you're the lady or you're in Abby's shoe, would you have accepted Brother Benedict? Yes or no? Simple. Yes or no? No, I don't want any yes or no.
They are thinking about it.
Or you're going to think about it. No, yes or no? Hands up, yes. Abigail Graham fan society there. All right. If you have Brother EKB, I want you to be the man of my children.
I'll say no to myself.
All right. So if you have Brother okay with the swag, yeah. What do you say? No, amongst these three, EKB a professional. So amongst these three, who are you picking? Oh, please, which one are you picking? Abigail, which one would you pick? Amongst these three. Because you are in Echoes, you want to pick Benedict. Oh, tribalism. Or favoritism. Abigail. Abigail, please. Amongst the three, which one would you have gone for? Which Roman for? You go for Benedict. All right, so you have done well. Yeah.
I could have done better.
Yeah. So, the task is upon you to make sure you coach Brother EKB, you coach Brother Ifa, and then Brother Richmond. EKB is a boss, so he was pretending. All right, let's clap for them. And let's clap for professional KK. All right, so thank you very much, brethren in Christ. Once again, we say no to ungodliness, and we want to thank Pierre for an insightful moment. Yeah, I've learned a lot, and I believe all of us and those online have also learned a lot. We've gone past and because it's interesting. So the same way when it's prayer time and it's Feast of Joy every Thursday, please let's come like this and enjoy a moment in God's house. So thank you very much. You want us to repeat? Oh, Reverend Padia, you come. I think single summit we are planning. Feast of Joy next week. Don't worry. So Reverend has heard and EKB would work on it. EKB will get himself a topic that will benefit him from Reverend. Just like Benedict and everybody. So that will benefit Ifa. But I like a first swag today. So Nanajwa, I hope you are learning. All of us, we are learning. So thank you very much for coming. God bless us. So are we taking an offering, EKB? Yeah. So please just lift your offerings. Just lift your offerings. With lifted hearts, we lift our offerings. So we'll get a song, quickly drop it in. Let's pray over it before we drop. Or okay, after you drop it, then Reverend will pray over it. So we get a song and then we all come, drop it in. God bless us.
I continue the glory of the Lord.
So you can come from the back.
I love you with the love of the Lord. I love you with the love of the Lord.
If you know how to sing, we all sing together.
I love you with the love of the Lord. I can see in you the glory of the Lord. of the Lord. I can see in you the glory of the Lord. I love you with the love of the Lord.
Of course, I love you with the love of the Lord. So we invite Reverend Paul Apia to pray over our offering, and after that, give us the closing prayer and the benediction.
Shall we rise up and pray? We are grateful to you, King of Kings and Lord of Lords, for the many blessings that you showered upon us. It is out of that we have given something for the furtherance of your work. We pray that may you bless these monies and sanctify them. Even as you accept them, may you accept us. Open the heavens and pour abundance of blessings upon us. We still want to pray, committing ourselves to God into your care. Even as we leave this place, may your awesome presence, O God, go with us to our various homes. Preserve us under your covering tonight. If there be any evil intention concerning any one of us, may it be aborted in Jesus' mighty name. Keep us and keep our families, so that when we come together like this again, we have the cause to give praise and glory to your name. In Jesus' name, we pray with thanksgiving. Amen. Shall we share the grace together? The grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, the love of God, and the fellowship of the Holy Spirit be with us now and forevermore. Amen. God bless you.
God bless you.